Hi guys, welcome back with the Tsunami Nutrition Showdown France Pro 2025 complete lineup result. This was 2026 Olympia qualifier show and had 16 contestants, so let's dive into it. Nick Bostock from UK has made a pro debut and he took last place in the contest. He looked impressive in the back double bicep shot, but in his midsection he did not have enough details there. Manuel Santalucia from Italy has finished taking 15th place. This was his third show of the season. He had decent shape, but he was not sharp enough, especially from back. His hamstring did not have much details there. From Lebanon, Sultan Raydan was at 8th place last year in Tsunami France Pro. This year he dropped down to the 14th place. Moritz Hannemann from Germany just turned pro 2 weeks before in Europa Pro, and this was his second pro show where he took 13th place. Apart from his gyno, he has brought a very decent package with excellent quads feathering. From UK, Max Johnson has made his pro debut in Tsunami France Pro and he arrived at 12th place. His gyno was kind of distracting, but he showcased a very sharp package with impressive details. From Poland, Mateusz Lewandowski brought a very solid package from conditioning standpoint. He had cross striations on his chest. He looked very decent from front and side, but from back he needs more muscle density and details there. Whereas he has very impressive calves development. He finished taking 11th place out of 16 contestants. From Belgium, Thibault Logier turned pro in 2023 and this year he has made his pro debut. Tsunami France Pro was his third show this year and he has managed to crack top 10. It was just impossible for 11th place finisher Mateusz to outsize Thibault. Thibault showcased very impressive size and in the back shots he was also dominant compared to Mateusz. All the way from Germany, Begass took 9th place in the contest. Overall he looked outstanding and had very sharp conditioning. Standing next to James Hollingshead, I think he held his own. In the 4 front shots, front double bicep, front lat spread, abs and thigh and most muscular shot, Roman looks better in the comparison with James in my opinion. He had better arms development and his midsection was completely flat with impressive details there. Whereas in the side and back shots it was very close fight between Roman and James in my opinion. And I think Roman could have been higher than 9th place. Another bodybuilder from Germany, Dominik Woywat, has taken 8th place in Tsunami France Pro. During pre-judging, he was in the second call-out. He has brought very imposing look, especially in the back shot. He had very impressive Christmas tree and back details. Also, he did not have any issue with the center of his physique. So this time Tim Budesheim has finished behind James Hollingshead at 7th place. Size-wise, Tim is very impressive and he always brings very sharp, very vascular package on stage. And from conditioning and size standpoint, he can fight with the front runners of the show. Whereas I think his structure is the main limiting factor in his physique. Other than that, he is extremely impressive. Many fans had James Hollingshead fighting for the title in France Pro, but he had to settle for 6th place this time. He has very thick physique and he brought very grainy hard look on stage. I really like his side shot, especially side tricep shot. He definitely looks outstanding there. But from shape and structure standpoint, he's not so blessed. Plus his midsection is one of his main shortcomings. From last few years, James has changed several coaches. Before he was working with coach Patrick Tour, then Milos Sarcev. Last year he was with Stéphane Kinzel and now for this show he decided to work with a new coach, Chris Turtle. So the French rising star Stéphane Matala has finally made his open debut and he finished taking 5th place, which is surely a great result for Stéphane. He was gearing up for his open debut under the guidance of coach Patrick Tour, but very close to the show, the partnership came to an end. And Stéphane went back to his former coach Hassan, the one who had guided him in the early days of his bodybuilding journey. So undeniably, Stéphane is extremely impressive from shape, structure and aesthetic standpoint. He has very amazing flow, small waist and flaring quads. From my standpoint, his conditioning was phenomenal. He has so much details, cross striations in his chest and quad feathering. But for men's open division, size-wise, his physique is not up to par. He has great V-taper, but his lats are extremely weak. He definitely needs more mass on his back. I think he has very amazing arms, but his biceps do not have very well-defined peak. In the front double bicep shot, they look very flat with no proper muscle separation. And I personally did not like how he hits the side tricep shot. He looked kind of narrow there. But overall, he had amazing posing routine. His presentation was phenomenal with incredible flow. That being said, he has huge potential in the men's open bodybuilding, and with the added size in the right areas, he is going to be an unstoppable force on stage. The Egyptian mass monster Hassan Mostafa was awarded with 4th place in Tsunami France Pro. He brought probably his biggest look on stage. And he was dense, thick and full with sheer amount of mass. But from conditioning standpoint, this was not the best look from Hassan. Also, his midsection was not completely under control. Whereas bodybuilding expert Dennis James has given a big statement about Hassan, that he looks to be past his prime and he will struggle to put together a package strong enough to win another show.
Hassan Mostafa, I mean, I saw some video of Hassan yesterday. He looked like Hassan, big, but the condition is not nowhere near.
You still got to get the waist got to be tight.
Yeah, he's not. You can tell. For me, when I see him, it's going too far now, and it's probably already past his prime, and he's going to have a hard time ever winning another show.
From conditioning point of view, I think 2022 version of Hassan was the best. When he was working with coach AJ Sims, he was extremely dry and hard. Leading up to the show, most of the fans and experts did not have Roberto Buonomo fighting with the frontrunners of the show. He has been competing as a pro since 2020 and he was never in the top 6. But seemingly this time he managed to survey the judges and arrived at 3rd place, which is highest placing so far for him as an IFBB pro. He has very big round shoulders, thick chest and small waist with impressive quads, whereas I think his back needs more development. But finishing at 3rd place surely an outstanding result for him. So Quinton Eriya was runner-up once again, this time in Tsunami France Pro. This was his 4th time 2nd place this year. One time he was runner-up against Jordan Hutchinson, 2 times against Urska Lechinsky, and now this time he was unable to defeat the Russian rising star Sergey Danilov. This was his 5th show of the year and he was traveling a lot. First he competed in Texas Pro, Tampa Pro in USA, and now in Europe he has competed in 3 shows. So this time in my opinion he was not as sharp, as full as we saw him in his previous shows. He has incredible shape and aesthetics which mesmerize fans a lot, but his major shortcoming, especially his back, hinders him to be unbeatable force on stage. But honestly, I still had him winning the show as I thought Sergey will get penalized due to his midsection. Sergey's midsection was really distracting. He did not have complete control on his midsection during transition. Also, I think he had hernia, but with the exception of that, compared to Quinton, he was more superior in conditioning, in muscle mass, had better muscle maturity, and he was harder and drier. From my standpoint, in the side and back shots, he was very dominant. Whereas in the front shots, his midsection was a main distraction, but he was still bigger, sharper and fuller compared to Quinton. So I don't think it was a clear robbery with Quinton. Sergey looked really dominant in the most of the shots. This was his 12 years of hard work to finally win his first ever IFB Pro and qualify to the Mr. Olympia. So massive congratulations to Russian rising star Sergey Danilov for qualifying to the 2026 Mr. Olympia. So that's all guys, thanks for watching till the end.